Take 3,432. Not really, but I wanted to give y'all a little background of me and where I come from. I'm not telling you where I come from, but like my passion, where my passion comes from. I started cooking, well, coming up with stuff at a very young age. My first thing I remember I made, I was 4 or 5. My dad worked nights, so he would sleep during the day. My mom worked during the day. My brothers were at school. I had this sandwich. I used to put everything on it: mayonnaise, mustard, ketchup, peanut butter, jelly, and a little slice of bologna. Whatever was in the fridge, I put it on there. A lot of people would say, "Oh, that's nasty," and I come to tell you, if you like something, you like something, and that's why I feel like that's why I like breaking the rules of cooking. So you can tell me, "Oh no, that's not gonna go together." You can throw a fit about the way it's supposed to be, but I want to break those rules, because I feel like cooking is a place, is a platform that I can break rules if it works out. It works out. Let's fast forward a little bit. I was still young. I was at my nana's house. I was in the kitchen, and I love fire. I strike a match, and for some reason I was just so amazed. Like, whoa! It actually lit. Kids can do this. Not just grown people can do this. So I was like, I'm getting in trouble if I'm just throw it away. So I threw the match away. And I go back in the living room, just sit down and watch TV. And they're like, "What's that smell? It smells like something burning." And they get up and they go check. I'm like, I don't know what it is. The trash can was on fire. And some people would say that's when they stopped messing with fire. That's where the love started at. I love fire. But once they finally let me start cooking for them, for my family, I was cooking pancakes, cooking breakfast. And if you know me, you know I don't like warnings. But it was something about getting up and presenting a plate of pancakes to you. It just excited me. I never did eat it. They asked me if I poisoned it or something. I didn't, but I don't like pancakes. Waffles are the way to go. I hate pancakes. I don't know, they're too soft or something. I don't know. But my grandparents were so supportive. It's like, that's gonna be the next chef in the family. That's the best cook. They would talk me up any way that they can. And so I cooked, did several things. I did Oreo balls for a while. I sold ribs throughout college. And I said through college, I'm in high school. When it's time for college, I was like, oh no. I don't know if that's gonna give me a lot of money though. Like it's kind of tempting to go out for a culinary degree. Because I looked it up, I was like, chefs only make like a cook only make $10 to $15. What can I do with $10 or $15? I got it. I'll be the manager of it. So I applied at TVCC, and I was going to be in the band. They signed a scholarship for me being in the band. I was going to have a business degree and just own the place. Smart thinking, huh? I realized I didn't want to do that. So I had their instrument and everything, never to show up. And I think they were going to put like a restraining order on me, something foul, put in a collection of something that I stole their instrument, but they ended up getting it back. And my mom was like, you might start paying some bills or do something, because you're not about to just sit here and keep making money and living off of me. So I took the easy way out. I went to college, and I went to college for culinary arts. That was in 2016, and it's fun, but it is difficult. Um, there's probably like 8 days out of the week that I thought about quitting, because it's it's hardcore. Um, but no, I pushed through it because I loved it. And it was about third semester. I was there for 6 semesters. The third semester, I realized I didn't want to work in a restaurant, because I feel like a restaurant is, I feel like it was repetitive. Like, you cook, you have the same menu over and over and over. Because I wasn't looking at the bigger picture of a fine dine restaurant where they can change the menu. It's more often than a chain restaurant. So it was third semester. I was like, maybe I can switch degrees. I was like, I don't know. I don't know. Like, I'm good at this, so I need to finish it. And I know my mama would say, no, you already started. You need to finish it. If you want to change something, change it after you get that degree. So I finished it, and I loved it. But I just knew I wasn't about to work in a restaurant. And so I graduated. A week after, I went back to Sanderson Farm where I was working before I went to Waco, the TSCC. And I didn't like it. For some reason, I guess God was like, no, I showed you what you like, and you still don't want to do it. You still want to cut these chickens' necks. Different story. But I was there for 2 months, and I was without a job for a little bit, and a friend was telling me about Cooking Connection at HEB. And I was like, it's part-time though. I don't have part-time bills. Like, I'm a full-time dude. I got full-time bills. But I took it because I didn't have a job. I was like, I'll find me something better. I'm not still there because I didn't find anything better, but because I actually love what I'm doing. I get to interact with the customers. Like, I can cook you something and you can tell me, oh, I didn't like that because it was too salty. I didn't like that because it wasn't sweet enough. Some feedback. And I really feel like that's where I really grew at. I really got different views because before culinary school, I feel like my family just pumped me up because they didn't want to cook. And in culinary school, it was, make this recipe. If you don't make the recipe right, you didn't do it right. You get a failing grade. And at HEB, like, I could do several things. I could cook shrimp one day. I could fix steak the other day. And yeah, let me take a break. All right, I'm back. More than just I get to cook, I like to serve people. Like I said, I like to serve people. I like to see their reactions. And my job title is cooking coach specialist. So I'm not cooking and hiding the recipes. I'm not cooking and claiming it for myself, because I want you to go home and be a superhero to your family. Yes, I try to sell the products that we have there, but that's not it for me. Like, I would be a salesman if I was doing that, just want to sell the products. But I feel like a cooking coach specialist, specialize in coaching you about cooking items. And just so happened that some of the items I use is high priced. And I'll tell you, you can use a substitute, but you're not going to get as good. You're not going to get as good result as what I just gave you. And take another break. I don't know why my mind keeps going blank. So being a cooking coach specialist, it makes me have to really dive into the questions of why are these foods turning out like this, because you're going to come ask me as a cooking coach. You're going to ask me, why does my steaks keep coming out gray? Well, Susan, you can't put 16 of them in the pan. It needs room to get that crust on there. It's called my artifact. That's when the protein starts to caramelize and start to get that brown. But that's just one of the examples. People ask me several questions, and some of the people they have a knowledge that's up there, and some of them are like crazy questions, like, why does water taste like water? Because it does. I can't give you any other answer than it is what it is. And all right, I think I'm done ranting at y'all, but I want to give y'all a little about me rather than just showing y'all how to cook food, which I'm going to continue, just not right now. But thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, share.